Hello, everybody. Hi, welcome back to the Business of Storytelling. I'm 𝐤𝐨𝐬𝐿, and we are here on Thursdays to encourage each other, to just talk about ways to keep making money online as professional artists, making art in our communities. We're doing it. Okay, we're doing it little by slowly. And today we are here to talk about making money with your voice. I know a lot of us are obsessed with voice acting these days. I personally love it, and there's so much room for everybody else. But today's video is just make money with your voice, 8 simple steps. So let's dive in. Step 1, listen. You gotta listen to your voice. Listen to yourself, start listening to others, record your voice on your phone and then listen back. You wanna become familiar with how your voice actually sounds and then learn to love it. Because this is often the biggest initial hurdle in becoming a voice actor. Most people hate the sound of their own voice only because they don't know it intimately, right? What we hear in our brains is slightly different than what the world hears coming out of our mouth. That's just because how it resonates and how the sound works. Everybody already loves how you sound, but you need to get to know your voice so that you can approach it kindly and not critically and really love that instrument you've got. You also want to listen to others. You want to start listening to demos of successful voiceover artists. You want to learn what sounds are out there and what work there is to be had. So listening involves a lot of research and a lot of self-love for your own voice, that most important instrument. 2, record. Now that you've put down the listening and research background, you've done all that work, it's time to start learning some new skills. So you've got to have the basics of recording down in order to start earning money with your voice. So you're going to want to download a really simple editing app. You need to learn some editing basics. We've got a video for that. Don't panic. And you want to set up a simple studio. There are hundreds of amazing videos on this YouTube university that will help you do this simply and effectively, and most importantly, cost effectively, aka cheaply. For editing, I would say start. Here is our video. I'm biased, but whatever. Okay, step 3. This is a very important and big one. Be brave. Be willing to be bad at something and be willing to put yourself out there. Start calling yourself a voice actor on social media, even if you don't feel like a real one yet. Start telling people what you're doing, what you're trying, what you're, stepping into for the first time. Enjoy the newness of being a beginner at something and starting at the bottom. You've got to be kind to yourself during this phase because you don't have to know it all just yet. That's fine. You're a little baby voice actor. That's okay. Baby steps, just one tiny scooch forward at a time. Because nothing happens overnight, my friends. You won't learn to record and then tomorrow wake up with like $1 million contract. If you do, thumbs up. I'm so proud of you. But for most of us, being brave is about continuing to show up, even when it's hard. Crafting a creative career and making money with your voice is not a walk in the park. It's hard. And it takes a brave and persistent artist who loves themselves enough to be kind as they're learning a new skill to stick with it and grow a sustainable business. You can do it. You just have to keep showing up. You are brave already, my friend. You can do hard things, and I believe in you. But this is important enough. It could be 3 steps, but this is the most important thing to get you from the idea of making money with your voice to the reality of making money with your voice. Step 4, connect with others. Next, now that you're building that confidence, being nice, you've learned your basic editing skills, you know what you sound like, it's time to find people who are doing what you want to do, right? You want to follow them, you want to reach out to them, you want to download all their freebies, take all their courses, maybe not all of them, but figure out what you need and start making connections in the voiceover world. You're here with me already. So hooray, good job, you have one. Make sure you're subscribed, girl. You're doing it. Just, it only happens tiny steps at a time. Step 5, learn. This piggybacks off of step 4. Now, as you're continuing on this journey, you want to study your new craft. You want to watch videos. You want to read blog posts. You want to find masterclasses and seminars. You can learn for free. Oh my goodness, there are so many free resources. Or you can pay for classes or even individual coaching, right? Don't let your finances stand in the way. Figure out how much you have to invest, even if it's $0 right away. Your time is still a super important investment. So figure out what you need and keep learning. Never stop. 6, practice, practice, practice by submitting, and submitting more auditions. You got to put all that learning you've been doing into practice. You got to put your practice to good use. You don't want to waste your practice by just doing it alone in your closet. Start submitting auditions. Set a weekly goal. Set a small weekly goal, 1-3 auditions a week, and then keep it up, because you don't book any work without submitting yourself for projects. So that, I think, is the best way to get practice, is just by sending in auditions. Worst case scenario, you don't get it and you still get to practice. So most of our life as actors and voice actors is just submitting a ton of auditions. Step 7, incorporate feedback. A lot of stuff you throw in the wind, speaking of auditions, it won't come back to you. That's part of the gig, y'all. Auditioning is a numbers game. So this means when you do receive feedback from an audition you send out, it is precious. Dissect it. See what is helpful. Learn how to incorporate this feedback so you can hone your skills and improve your craft little by little. Which comes to our final step of how to make money with your voice. Step 8, repeat. You go back to square one. You listen to yourself on those recordings. You see how you've improved as you've gotten better at editing and recording. You listen to other professional voiceover artists. Download audiobooks from artists you admire. Sharpen your editing game a little more. Continue being brave, putting yourself out there. Build those connections with others. Read, learn, practice. Treat yourself for doing all the work, and treat feedback as precious gold, and incorporate that in order to level up. You can do it. So many people are making money with their voice. Why not you? 8 steps, 8 simple steps to making money with your voice, my friends. Thank you so much for tuning in this week to the Business of Storytelling. I'm 𝐤𝐨𝐬, and I'm here every Thursday, and I love hearing from you all. Comment below what step you're on right now, maybe. I love hearing from your comments, and I love connecting with you guys on Instagram. I'm on Instagram at 𝐤𝐸 Stories. Reach out, shoot me a message. I love all of that. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe here, because that helps other people find these as well. So if you found it helpful, then help everybody else find it as well. You guys are awesome. I'll see you next week.